Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your April Mermaid Oracle reading. Your first card for the energy around you in April is be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. So, April is going to be a busy month for you guys. No set schedule, just very busy doing random spontaneous things. And clarifying, be spontaneous. We have the Eight of Cups, the Strength card, and the World. So you're closing out a major chapter in your life. I could say closing out a cycle, but you're closing out a major chapter in your life with all these cards. Two eights and a world card. And we are using the tarot directory this morning. I like the tarot directory because it tells you what certain things mean in their current position. The cups cards are all about emotions. And so the cups are also linked to the water signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So the numbered cups cards show people relating to the outside world, whether alone or accompanied by others. So this Eight of Cups is showing you relating to the outside world in April. And with Eight of Cups for the present, it says this is a time of change that comes from within. There is an inner feeling that things have to shift, evolve, and move on. It's time to restore inner balance and emotional harmony. So you're being very spontaneous in April, but you're doing this because you're restoring inner balance and harmony. And by spontaneous, I mean, doing random positive self-care things to help you out. Like, oh, I think today I'll go get a pedicure, or I think today, I'll go to the sauna, just something random that is helping you with your self-care in April. We also have the strength card. The strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo in April with that strength card. So in the you now position, it usually indicates you need to gently force an issue to achieve results. Okay. So if you're trying to lose weight, you need to keep trying. If you're trying to eat healthy, you need to keep trying. Whatever this is, you need to keep doing it. So you're resilient and in control of your life, but you must also face others who may need careful handling. So in April, you'll be doing spontaneous things, but at the same time, you need to be careful around certain people. It is the end of you putting up with certain people with this world card. I just don't see you letting anyone in your life that does not have your best interests. The problem is sometimes we let people in our lives that they say they have our best interests at heart, but they don't. They're just saying it. And with this world card, you have found your direction and can be sure of whatever plans you put into motion. The outcome will be perfect. It can also imply that a long-term project has come full circle, and you are now feeling a sense of closure and accomplishment. The world card also implies that you're in the right place, doing the right thing, and feeling fulfilled. So, you're doing all the right things in April, taking care of yourself, doing all the right things, doing what you need to do for you. Now for the underlying energy, we have dive deep. Dive deep. So some of you could be in therapy, is what I'm getting for April. You're really diving deep into certain issues. You're really questioning the how and the why and how things work in this world, cause and effect. You're really getting to the bottom of certain things. So we're going to clarify that dive deep card. So when I open that book, it's not that I don't know the meanings of the cards, it's just that I know there's a lot of different meanings for tarot cards out there. And in particular, I just like learning from that book. I mean, I have my own personal meanings for each of the cards that I could easily, just be like, I think this means this and that. But I'm not going to do that because I like learning about what a certain book says sometimes. It's kind of like people that read the Bible. There are people that have read the Bible for years and they know the Bible. They could probably quote certain parts of it verbatim, but sometimes they like to open the Bible and, read it. But with your dive deep, for the underlying energy around you in April, we have the Fool, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So this is a lot of air energy. Air is usually represented by Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that you're healing from. But we also have this energy of you leaving negative thoughts. Okay, this is a new beginning of you leaving negative thoughts. Now that's how I would personally interpret these cards. But because, I like looking at the book as well, I'm going to look up the book as well for the present, the underlying present energy. The Fool also represents unlimited potential, and its astrological infinity is Uranus. It means freedom. So, the Fool often turns up in relationship questions and signifies that you may be infatuated or blind to the truth. However, it can also mean that the romance is flourishing and taking a risk in love isn't such a bad idea. So you can interpret it as I'm falling in love fast. This is an adventure and I'm ready for romance, or you're ready to take a leap of faith. So you could be talking to somebody in April that's helping you to dive deep. And maybe you're falling in love at this time. It doesn't have to be with the person that's helping you. It could be with someone else and you're talking to a therapist about it. Like, hey, I'm really falling in love and, leaving the past behind with the Six of Swords energy, but I'm trapped in my head. I don't know whether this person likes me or not. Could also be that type of energy. Now, Six of Swords, when we get into the swords, cards, the swords number cards all show people either in trouble or trying to get out of trouble. The problems are all ones they have created in their heads. So, basically, it's not trying to say, that bad things didn't happen to you. I'm sure bad things did. It's just that with the swords cards, it's like bad things have already happened, depending on what position they're in. And because the bad things have already happened, sometimes we get stuck in our heads, and create our own problems. So you are about to move from any sense of loss and despair to a calmer, happier state of mind. You may have been through some troubled times, but now you can start to live again and move forward. And with this Eight of Swords, we have you might be hoping someone will come and save you, but no one can save us from ourselves. Okay. This card also indicates a trap, restriction, or an inability to shift. Whether stuck in a bad job, a bad relationship, or a boring lifestyle, it's time to find a way out on your own. There is a way between the swords if only the woman made an effort to free herself. So you could also be feeling stuck at this time in April, like you're going through some sort of new beginning, and it may be a peaceful new beginning with the Six of Swords, but you still feel, kind of stuck. And the message from the Eight of Swords is that, nobody's going to save you. You're the one that's supposed to save yourself. I mean, you keep working on yourself, keep loving yourself. You're the one that's supposed to save yourself. So that's an interesting message. We also have the healing card. Healing. Now, all of these mermaid cards have a different meaning for each position, okay? So I'm going to look up your healing card for that position. That's the influence that is coming into the situation. What's influencing this entire situation is that you are healing. So that's why you have all these different emotions running around. That's why you're stuck in your head with that swords energy. You are healing. Now we're going to clarify the healing card. Okay. So you could have been involved in a collaboration of sorts with somebody, or it could be that somebody is helping you heal in April. We get King of Pentacles energy. So somebody who's very stable, very grounded is helping you heal in April. Okay. And this is a collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. And this person is very abundant with the Ten of Pentacles. It could be a family man, who is helping you heal. Maybe somebody who's helping you realize what real family is. Sometimes we meet people in our lives who don't know what family is. Sometimes we meet people in our lives who they think they know what family is, but they don't. And then we get hurt from those people. And then it takes somebody good like the King of Pentacles to come in and tell us about what family really is, what family really means. There is a movie that Lifetime did where this woman was, she was dating this guy and had to let him go because even though they had a child together, he was refusing to be responsible. But he kidnapped their child and she had to rescue her child. And when he confronted her and said, "I thought we made a good family," she said, "You don't know what family is," and you could have been dealing with somebody who did not know what family was, and you got out of a situation like that. She said, "You don't know what family means," is what she said to him, something like that. But your obstacle at this time is contentment. In April, it's kind of hard for you to be happy, content. And when I think of content, I don't think of somebody jumping up and down for joy. I think of somebody who's just content as in, they're healthy, and it may be hard for you to do that in April. You may have certain health problems in April, may not feel healthy, may be uncomfortable with something. And your obstacle is you're trying to be content. We have Queen of Cups energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart. We also have Five of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Okay. So Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. Okay. So you may be missing somebody in April. Maybe you're not happy because a certain person left. Doesn't have to be the immediate ex, could be somebody else. And so Queen of Cups is about how you relate to people because it's in the cup suit. And your emotions and things of that nature. Now with Queen of Cups, okay, you may be too involved with someone else's problems to see your own, okay? So you're having trouble finding happiness in April because it's possible you're too involved in someone else's problems. You're too concerned about somebody else, like how can I fix this person? You can't. You can't fix another person. The only person you can fix is yourself, okay? We also have Five of Pentacles energy. Pentacles are about Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. You could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So it doesn't say in here what the blockage position means for this one, but it does talk about you must discover what your life is rather than always seeing the glass half empty. So, instead of focusing on your person so much, the past person, you need to see what your life is. Look at your life for what it is instead of focused on someone from the past. Focus on the positive. We also have Six of Cups energy. It could be that you're only remembering the good times, and you're not thinking about how your life is so much actually better without this person. Um, let's look up that Six of Cups card for the blockages, because that is in your blockages position, your obstacles. Because to me, it means a past person and happy memories. So you're being too naive about a relationship. That's what it means in blockages. You're being too naive about a relationship. It kind of reminds me of when I was stuck in a bad relationship. And after I got out, I was like, well, I was hoping it would get better. And my mom, who had more experience than me, told me, she was like, Amanda, it was never going to get better. Okay. It was never going to get better. And it could be that you're too involved in a past person's problems, and you need to realize that you're not going to heal them, you're not going to fix them. Things were never going to get better. Okay, you think they were going to get better, but they were never going to get better. And it also kind of reminds me of somebody, who could be dealing with somebody who does drugs. If somebody was on crack or cocaine, I'm not saying that people don't change and get better. Sometimes people do, but in a lot of cases they don't. In a lot of cases things just get worse, right? Now, so that was your obstacles position. From a spiritual perspective, the reason why your ex is still clinging on to you or you're still clinging on to them is because in April you have come into a time of abundance. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean, you're filthy stinking rich. Abundance can mean you're abundant spiritually. You understand certain spiritual keys, certain spiritual tools. You could be abundant in that way. And somebody could be looking to you for all the answers. And it's not that you have all the answers, you're just more focused on spirit. You're thankful for the abundance that spirit has given you, and being thankful creates more abundance. And this person could be looking at you like, well, what am I doing wrong? How come they're so abundant? And it's because, you focus on us, the things you were thankful for, and that's why you are so abundant. There's a lot of reasons people can be abundant. They can think positively, they can be thankful. And your person may want some of that abundance. But if it was somebody with a drug problem, money wise, you couldn't keep just giving to this person. That's not going to happen. And even in spiritual matters, a lot of people on drugs don't want to believe in that stuff. So for abundance, we have the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Death card. Okay. Um, I think this is the end of you having a poverty or regretful mindset, because even though we get Five of Cups energy and we do not get Five of Pentacles, I still think this is you um ending out of a cycle of regret. You're just focused on God at this time. And that's why you're coming into abundance. It's We have Two of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Death card. You're actively working to end regrets and bad thoughts about the past. You're actively working to end the way you used to look at spirit or the way you used to look at God. Some of you could be looking at God in a different light now. You know, when we are growing up, some of us are put into church and we are brainwashed by different churches and beliefs. And the thing is when we get older, we may decide not to believe in, a hateful God anymore. We start to believe in a God that is loving. And you may be going through a period in April where you're ending what you were brainwashed with and you're replacing what you were brainwashed with something meaningful to you. The best outcome for all of this, well, the best course of action, not outcome, is for you to go with the flow. You need to go with the flow, okay? And see where that leads you. Stop resisting the universe, stop resisting change. Whoever you are dealing with probably wants you to be stuck. They want you to feel guilty. They want you to be stuck. They don't want you to move on, and heal. But it's not up to them, right? It's up to the universe. The universe is going to bring in change and new people, and the universe is always expanding and evolving. And if we try to resist that, it can cause a lot of pain, to try to resist it. Um, so to me, that's why you need to just go with the flow, because when you resist the plans that the universe has for you, it just creates more suffering. And we have the Justice card and the Star card and the Hanged Man card. You could feel stuck by a certain decision that was made in a courtroom. Okay? Now, it was made for the benefit of all. With this Justice card, it was made for the benefit of all, not just for your benefit. Okay? So, for example, if you had a child by this person and your child was adopted in a court ruling, it was made for your child's benefit and for your benefit. It wasn't to hurt you or to be like, that this is what you get, for marrying or being with a drug addict or a bad person. This is a judgment for the betterment of all. And when when things are done in a courtroom and things are completed, it gives us a chance to heal afterwards. It could also be, with this Justice card, some of you may be getting married and it's telling you to just go with the flow. You know this may be part of your healing. Hanged Man and the Star card, it's part of your healing, to just go with the flow with this. Okay. um So this was part of your healing, and it tells you to go with the flow. This is in April. So you could be getting married or divorced in April, and this is part of your healing process, and it's telling you to just go with the flow. Don't start any fights in court or um get held in contempt of court. Just be polite, be respectful, do what is expected of you in court, because this is for your healing, this is for your growth. It's not meant to hurt you, it's to help you heal and grow. Okay. So just go with the flow. Now, the outcome of you doing everything that you need to do is you breaking free. You breaking free. Okay? You're breaking free. So if somebody's going to act up, let it be the other person. Let the other person, act however they want to act in court, but don't you do it. Don't stoop to their level, and do what you need to do, right? Um Now with breaking free, we get King of Cups. the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? I really feel like Queen of Pentacles is your energy, and I feel like you're going to be very happy. I don't know who this King of Cups is, but somebody is helping you break free, okay? To me, King of Cups usually represents, a therapist. And we talked about that earlier with you going to therapy. Now, but let's get, the book definition for King of Cups and the outcome. So you will be able to achieve all you want in the external world rather than reacting to others' expectations, okay? So you're breaking free from somebody's controlling ways. Maybe you used to be with somebody who all they had to do was say a certain thing and you'd get angry or you'd cry or you'd be upset. Not that it's wrong to cry sometimes, but we don't want other people to know that they have power over us, right? We don't want to let people have power over us. And what's happening with this King of Cups energy is you are breaking free, from trying to meet other people's expectations and trying to react to other people's expectations, okay? So if somebody wanted you to be a lawyer or be a teacher and you didn't want to be those things, you're breaking free from that and you're trying to figure out what your life purpose is and what you want to do. Not what other people want you to do, but what you want to do. And so with this Sun card, so I was looking at this from a standpoint of love, but it almost looks like this could apply to career as well. If it's not about love, it's you breaking free to do something you were meant to do. And so with the Sun, you can expect fun loving moments and be liberated from any doubt or fear. It also signifies that a playful romantic relationship may begin, allowing you to become the focus of attention. So, if this is about love, you're going to become the focus of attention. Somebody's going to appreciate you for you, they're going to love you for you, and you're going to be the focus of somebody's attention. And I think this is you, okay? Queen of Pentacles energy. So Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like somebody is finally giving you the attention that you deserve. But in order to do that, you need to break free from the past. So if this is not your energy, it says the Queen can appear in your life as a colleague, friend, or stranger who embodies the dependable, generous qualities that you may lack in your life. So you may have two people helping you out in the future. Could be a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. But if this energy is you, I just think you're breaking free and you're being happy. You're being happy. Somebody's giving you the love and attention that you deserve. Somebody's going to love on you, right? So weird, huh? Now, what you don't see coming is positivity. This person's going to bring positivity into your life. This person, I've met people like this in my life before, but it takes a while, right? We have to be patient. Sometimes we meet that one person who makes us feel like getting up in the morning. Almost like Folgers coffee, right? The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. So it's going to be a situation where you're going to meet somebody who they make you feel like you want to get up in the morning. Like you're like, I want to get up and spend time with this person. I want to start my day, like that kind of happy energy, you know. This is beautiful for you. I'm so happy for you. Uh, so anyways, with the positivity card, okay, this is interesting. Somebody in the past could have gotten you pregnant to trap you, and that didn't work, okay? We have the Devil card, the Empress card, and the Three of Swords, okay? Devil. Now, the Empress knows their worth, okay? You knew your worth, but this person still felt like they could trap you with a baby. And you're not going to see yourself being positive about this ending, but it's going to happen. You're going to get some positivity, Ten of Swords energy, positivity from this ending, and you're going to be positive about it, and you don't see that coming. You're going to probably be like, this person taught me a lot, and also maybe some positivity is in, yeah, I can get over this person. I can let go of them. I can be positive after, dealing with this. And you may even be positive when it comes to the ending, like, well, at least I'm not with them anymore, or at least I'm at peace now, and there's going to be positivity there. It kind of reminds me of my first marriage. I've been married twice, and with my first marriage, how do I word this? He liked to start a lot of drama and yell and fight and stuff like that. Not physical fights, but just a lot of drama. And when me and my mom finally kicked him out of the trailer we lived in, she would comment sometimes about how peaceful it was in the trailer without him. And so even though, certain things about the past have upset you, you may be looking at the positive in April and you don't see it coming. You're looking at the positive like, wow, my house is so peaceful. Or wow, things don't feel so bad anymore. Like just some sort of positive aspect you're looking at. And I really think that's beautiful energy for you guys. Because you guys didn't deserve this. Whoever this reading is for, um, you didn't deserve somebody, not loving on you right, not treating you the way you need to be treated. And it looks like somebody is coming in April to love on you right. They're going to make you the center of attention. You're going to be the center of this person's world, whoever this is coming in. And but in order for this person to come in, you need to stop feeling sorry for the past person. I mean, another way to word the blockage was, it looked like you were feeling sorry for somebody. Like you wanted to save somebody, you wanted to fix somebody, and that's just not going to happen, okay? The only person you can fix is yourself. I'm going to pull an oracle card, and it's going to be the end of this reading this reading. But yeah, the only person you can fix is yourself, when we're younger, we have to rely on older adults for judgment, right? Because the older adults usually have better judgment than we do because they've been around the block a time or two. And when you're younger, you may encounter a crack addict somewhere on the street, trying to get more and more money. And the older adults know better than to give the crackhead money. They're like, oh, that's a crackhead, and not that all homeless people are crackheads. Not all homeless people are crackheads. But the older adults know better, right? And they may give that person food instead of money. And in your young mind, you may feel sorry for that person because you don't really understand the world. And I'm not saying that's where you're at now, but I'm saying you could have used to be that way, and now it's like you're understanding why the adults do things a certain way, okay? You know, and you need to follow that way, the old way, right? so that you don't get taken advantage of. If now that you understand better how the world works, stop trying to fix people. Okay, this person cannot be fixed. Whoever they are, they cannot be fixed. And the people that want to be fixed, usually they'll go to rehab or they'll actively try to get help for themselves because they want to be fixed. They're not just waiting for somebody to come rescue them. People that want to be fixed are going to try to be fixed, and people that don't want to be fixed, are not going to be fixed. So um I don't know how to better explain this. My point is basically to let people fix themselves, and you need to work on yourself. Not that you need to be fixed, but there may be certain qualities about you that you need to work on, such as feeling sorry for people that are not going to get better. So for your oracle card, you got authority, leadership, justice, power. You got king author. King author. And you just have to laugh at that reading. Not the reading, but the card, because King Arthur, if you remember the Disney movie, people treated him like dirt, and at the very end, he pulled the sword out from the stone and had a kingdom, and he didn't know what to do, right? He was surprised. Be true unto thyself alone, be an inspiration to thine own soul. While your life may appear unstable, you're being called to show your leadership abilities and act with authority. The time has passed for you to remain passive and follow the rest of the pack. So stop following other people, okay? Lead with a shining spirit and a pure heart. Make decisions and choices that are in your best interest and inspire others to do the same. So it's not in your best interest to hang out with somebody from the past that tried to trap you with a baby or tried to hurt you. That is not in your best interest. The affirmation for this card is I am strong, capable, and determined. Okay. So somebody basically tried to take your power away. And I don't mean just temporarily. Somebody was trying to take away your power permanently. And now that you're recovering, the message is for you to get the help that you need and to move on to something new. That's kind of funny to me that somebody thought they could control a fire sign. I mean, somebody must have been delusional. You were dealing with somebody delusional if they thought that they could control a fire sign. All right, that's all I have. Hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for being patient with me as far as me looking in the book. I really just like to get down to specific meanings, and balanced meanings. Some of the readers I watch, they're great readers, but some of them can be kind of over dramatic. And I realize that tarot is always going to have a lot of drama in it, but I don't want to be overly dramatic, which is why I look in the book sometimes to get the. But that's all I have. Thank you for supporting this channel. I am a Leo moon sign myself, for those of you wondering. So I really resonate with Leo. But yeah, it's just funny to me that somebody tried to control a fire sign. All right. Thank you for supporting this channel and hope you have a good day. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye for now.